Hello and welcome to yet another exciting encounter between the Lucknow team and you have Kolkata, who's really reeling for some form here. I welcome Bhavik and Rushabh to our evening show today. Happy weekend, gentlemen. All set for some good cricket and big sixes.
All set, all set. The first
Yeah.
match is, we witnessed some brilliant high scoring game. Rajasthan taking on that chase. So, yes,
Yeah.
we are expecting another thriller.
Absolutely, absolutely. And before we go on and talk about the match, you can see our top picks for today evening's match on Telegram. We are there as Sports Adda official, and you can see the ticker down here, and you can get your tips and everything you want to know more about the number game out there. While having said that, coming to the game, KKR have won the toss, a very important one. And Rishabh, coming to you, Lucknow going to bat first. Do you think they'll be okay with this? We'll go to the Lucknow lineup straight away, and you can take us through that.
Yes, actually, this team is an all-rounders galore, a captain's paradise. I think you look at right from number three, it's all bowlers, all-rounders who are there. A settled a top order, which is just has not fired. If they fire, it's curtains for the opposition straight away. A settled middle order in terms of Huda, Stoinis, Pandya, and Badoni, wherein those four can replace each other at any point of time. And if you look at the lower five of the team, the bowling with Mohsin Khan, Avesh Khan, Ravi Bishnoi, Chamira, and Jason Holder, I think you don't need to look at other options when you have this sort of five bowlers available, and still they have a lot of bowling options available with them. So I think this is a
Absolutely.
team which we have seen over the course of the games also hasn't feared defending or has not faced any problem in terms of defending a total as well. So I think toss isn't as important for them. It's just about going out there and doing the job.
All right, all right. And KKR, who've not really done so well and find themselves on the bottom half of the table, is up against but they've got one thing going their way. They've got the toss that they've won, and that formula kind of has worked for KKR because they've got the bowling to grip them. Let's take a look at the KKR squad, and Bhavik, take us through these players who haven't really fired like last year, but need to do that. If we don't find the Venkatesh Iyer anymore in the team in the last match that they won, so they want to just carry on with that.
Well, I guess even Kolkata has a problem of, the problem of plenty, and that is the plenty are not performing. So they have to, switch players, get the combination right again in the, all the matches that they are playing. But then again, yes, Aaron Finch looking for some form, Baba Indrajit not up to the mark. It's the bowling also, that has conceded 180 to 200
Yeah.
runs on a couple of occasions. Yes, the knight in shining armor, Sunil Naren, he's one of the picks of the bowler. He's
Yeah.
been a seasoned campaigner throughout the IPL, and once again, he has shown us that it's not as easy to get away from him with an economy of touching six. I guess it is a colossal task that he has achieved in this IPL.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, on paper, Lucknow sure look a lot more stronger and a lot more settled when it comes to qualifying for the playoffs. But talking about who will do well or not is about getting to our fun segment where we'll go and predict one by the bat, one by ball, and one match. And I should go first. So here's me with my predictions. My first prediction is Deepak Huda, who is now currently playing at number three. I am assuming he'll do the same thing as the last match. Will score above 30 runs. I think the kind of talent he's got, he's made it to the Indian team. This is the kind of break that he really needs to be, to be looked at, not like a number four or number five or a number six batsman coming on. He will get a lot of time in the middle. He'll get to play in the power play, and he can really set up a big innings. So I fancy him to make 30. My second is kind of a no-brainer in this IPL because I think Umesh Yadav is going to take two wickets, one in the power play, one maybe later. He's bowled a brilliant line. He's bouncing the ball well. He's extracting the best out of the Mumbai pitches, and I don't see him. I don't see a reason why he shouldn't. And my third and last prediction is Lucknow will score more than 160 runs. Clearly capable of doing that. Has the kind of the batting. I think a little bit of Marcus Stoinis is also required to take them over the line, and he's not really fired. But if he does, it can be way, way bigger than that. So interesting ones, and quite
Interesting, definitely.
inquisitive to know
Mhm.
what Bhavik and Rishabh have for us today.
So yes, my first prediction here is the captain fantastic KL Rahul to score more than three sixes. This is only if he spends time in the middle, plays till the 12th or 15th over. Then yes, he's definitely bound to hit those three sixes over the ropes. While my bowling prediction for Kolkata Knight Riders is again a no-brainer, as we just mentioned, Sunil
Absolutely.
Narayan, the most economical bowler. We just talked about how he has been economical throughout the IPL. So yes, that's my second prediction. While my final prediction here, the team prediction would be there. I do not see any ducks in the LSG batting lineup. So yep, these are the three predictions. Over to you, Rishabh.
Thanks, Bhavik. Coming to my first prediction in terms of the batting for LSG, Salil Bhai has mentioned number three. Bhavik has spoken about number two, so I'll take the number one batsman. LSG's top batsman, it has to be Quinton de Kock. If he has to get, if they have to think about getting a total above 180, if KL Rahul has to stick around till the 12th, 13th over, they need somebody like a Quinton de Kock to do the bulk of the scoring and take the load off KL Rahul. So I think will be LSG's top batsman. Coming to my second prediction on the bowling front, the best bowler for KKR, Tim Saudi. We saw glimpses of what he could do at the time when he came into the side, but after that it sort of faded away. So at this point of time, such a crucial juncture for his team to sort of one step in and one step out of the playoffs. I think he needs to show us what is made of today. So I'm expecting a good performance from him. Coming to my final prediction in terms of the team front, LSG score after power play above or below 40. It has to be above with the kind of batting lineup they have, with the kind of explosive openers you have. I think above 40 is the bare minimum. So yes, that's from my side.
Exciting one, exciting ones there. So, without much ado, I need to get to know a few more basics or a few more details of this KKR. Bhavik, you think KKR do have what it takes to put the brakes on LSG if they rattle up the top three within 7 or 8 overs? Don't we have a match on hand which KKR fancy chasing?
Well, I don't know if they do have it or not, but they don't have an option.
Absolutely. Well said.
A loss from here might be curtains for Kolkata. So this can be hypothetically it can be curtains for them, but this is Korbo Lorbo kaise bhi karo jeetbo match for them.
Yeah,
So
it looks like.
so getting the top three out, they've done the bulk of the scoring as we just mentioned, Quinton, KL, and Deepak Huda. So yes, these
Yeah.
are the three important wickets. जान लगा दो ये तीन को आउट करो, that will be the mantra. But yes, inform Umesh Yadav, Sunil Narayan might just ticker around these three batsmen, and we might just see 60 for 3 after 10 overs. So yeah, this can be a reality.
Yeah, that's a good situation because we know KKR to be a very good bowling lineup once they are really,
Indeed, yes.
get going. Yeah. Rishabh, you think they'll be able to pull themselves out of this situation? Lucknow, fairly new franchise, top order firing, the middle and lower order not really getting a chance to go and smash them, but have shown glimpses of hope. So if this situation happens, do you think Lucknow would be able to bounce back with the likes of Stoinis and Krunal and Ayush Badoni and Holder?
Uh, See, you have to give them that benefit of doubt, because they haven't got enough chances to prove themselves. You have to give it to them that yes, if required, they can. But having said that, what I mentioned earlier as well, that their number 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are so flexible that they can send in any player at any point of time. If they need a left-hander, you can have Krunal Pandya coming to bat at number 3 or something. If they need some big shots, they can just send in Badoni as a floater and just tell him go for your shots. Don't think about getting out on the first ball also. So they have got a lot of options available with them. So they have got that 4, 5, 6, 7, that band which bats in a similar fashion and bowls as well. So they definitely have that option with them. But again, I think they are in a similar sort of situation where the Indian team is at, maybe if I go a year back, wherein Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan or KL Rahul were doing it at the top for them, the middle order was not tested. But I think this is the right time. If at all the middle order has to get tested before you go into the playoffs, it's better that you just test how
Yeah.
hot the water is rather than suddenly jumping into it. So good space at this point of time. But I believe that they shouldn't find themselves in that sort of trouble.
There's a lot of optimism for Lucknow from Rishabh there. Is that your match prediction? Is my next question. Do you think Lucknow are going to trump out KKR tonight, or
I hope so. I'm
where
trying
does
to wear a certain color matching their jersey. So, but these predictions is not my cup of tea. But I hope that Lucknow are able to make a statement.
all right, supporting Lucknow there. Bhavik, you think so too? You think Lucknow has what it takes, or you think KKR will continue the momentum from the last match and have a few runs to chase, and they'll do it with ease?
Well, I guess they should. They probably should because just as we mentioned, this is a sort of a do or die fixture for them. So yes, they are the underdogs if we talk about the heavyweights that both team possesses. So yes,
Yeah.
KKR might just it's sort of a 51-49 for me. I'm favoring KKR. Yes,
All right, there we have it. There we have it. It's not
tussle.
been there all
I'm under
along
pressure.
this week because there have been some one-sided matches. But
Correct.
here we are, quite exciting to see what will the last session be and getting your thoughts. But yeah, this has been a good one, and we'll get on to the match as the players and the umpires are on the ground. This was Time Out with Sports Adda. Thank you all. We'll see you in the mid-match innings. Thank you.